Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Wednesday again, so we're jumping rope. I'm using a beaded rope today. Got the corner handles. I think this is going to be the easiest rope for today's skills, but it's an intermediate video, so you probably already have a rope you like, and any rope is going to work. So let's get right into it. First thing we're doing today is a snake release. Snake release, it looks like this. And the reason we're doing this first is because you don't actually have to jump, and there's no warm-up required. So one more time, I'll show you. There's a couple little variations of it that we're going to try today. But to start off, put the rope in front of you. It's going to go like this. Your right hand is going to go up over your head all the way around, and you're going to let go of the left hand behind the back. As it touches the ground, you're going to make one big circle and lift up. I normally kind of lift up my hand while the handle is pointed away from me. That's a good spot to do it. You'll see that the rope continues to go behind me as I reach up to catch for it. It's not uncommon to catch the rope upside down for this one, and by upside down I mean, look, you can see how my handle is in my hand this way, but if you can wait and turn it a little bit more, sometimes you can get it the other way, right? So this is the upside down catch, right? There's a couple other ways you can try to really reach for it here. Oh, I was a little slow, but don't worry, even if you do catch it upside down, you can just turn it as you start to jump again. So, bringing it over. Let's see, a couple other tips for this one. You want to keep it kind of close to you. It doesn't need to go super sweeping far away. If you really fling it far away, you can still spring it back up. But of course, the closer it is, the more control you're going to have, as long as it's not smacking into your legs there. So, the next variation for this one, the snake release. The next variation for the snake release that I want to try, and this is the reason why I'm outside today, okay, it's going to look pretty crazy. It's like a big lasso release like this. This is not the beginner version, right? That's why we're not doing it in the beginner snake release tutorial. The lasso is going to come up over your head, spin 2 times, and back down. This one looks way crazier than it actually is. You can totally do it. The secret for this one is you're going to lift up at the normal time that you would with about twice as much force. If you can already do a mick, there's going to be a very familiar feeling in there. As the rope for a mick spins 2 times like that, the rope here, it's going to be like a mick over your head because it spins 2 times above you before it comes back down. So I'm going down, I'm keeping the rotation going over my head 2 times and catching it again. This one, let's see, how else can we talk through this one? It's weird because this one's mostly like a feeling. I hate watching tutorials with like, oh, you just feel it out, because that doesn't actually help anybody. So we're going to work through some specific parts here. It's a bigger circle on the bottom. As I'm lifting it up, it's 2 small circles over you, and they're way smaller than the circle you did on the floor. As it's coming up, the whole rope stays in front of me as I'm lifting it up, and as I'm going down, it's starting with the curve of the rope here, just like how when I'm starting it in front of me, the curve of the rope is the first thing that happens. It's like the handle follows, the rope curves, the handle follows. I'm doing the exact same release twice. The rope curves, handle follows, the rope curves, the handle follows. So that is like the snake release with the lasso. Yeah, let me know if you're having any success with this one in the comments there or in the chat. If not, we'll totally move on. But if you're loving this one, we got a lot more fun releases to come. The next one that I want to try today, another more advanced release here, right? So we've done arm wrap before. We've done a couple variations of the arm wrap in the past. This time, we're going to try this arm wrap where you let go of the rope and swing it over. Let me show you how to do it. First, you're going to reach your arm across your body and wrap twice. A lot of times in the past when we did arm wrap, we did it on the open side like this. We're going to do the opposite. So I'm reaching my right arm across and I'm wrapping my left arm on it. So it wraps twice here. So it comes over, 1, 2. Then this handle that started the wrap, I'm going to push the handle over and catch it again. So I'm wrapping, push it over. This one Also an intermediate skill, not a beginner one, only because you kind of have to get two things going at the same time there. You see how I keep the momentum of the rope going as I flick it over my own arm? That's what's going to make this one a little bit trickier than our other release variations. So arm wrap, comes over, and then we're just doing the side swing back to the other side and open again. So arm wrap, flip it over, and we're there. Nice. Okay, another release skill I want to do, and we're just going to keep knocking through these release skills today, so if you're a release skill fan, it is your day. The next release skill I want to do, it's like a fun ending. What we're going to do is we're going to cross our hands and catch it on our foot like this. Oh, actually, sorry. We're going to learn variations. Yeah, this is the first variation we're going to do. Cross our hands, put it under our foot like this. You're going to try to let go and catch both of the handles in an open position. It's a nice little flashy ending. Now, a couple secrets for this one. If you are pulling the rope really taut when you let go, it might be harder because the rope is actually going to like work like an elastic band and kind of shoot down underneath. So you want to almost leave a little tiny bit of slack, right? So at the last second I have a little bit of slack, and then I'm moving my hands quickly, obviously beneath where I'm letting go of them, because gravity is still working in between those moments. The next variation of that, it's like the exact same idea. Is you just start open, cross your hands, right? So now the rope has that little cross shape there, and then you do the same sort of situation there where you let go, catch it again, and in the open. I think that way is a little more flashy. You can let me know what you think. But you could also do that really with any other cross position that you could think of. I do think those are going to be the easiest ones to do it, but you could potentially do like an EB catch and catch it open. I think those are a lot harder. So we got snake release, we got the lasso, we got the arm wrap, flipping it over. That's the other fun thing about jump rope. All the more advanced skills are just the easier skills that you already know, remixed and variations and made harder. So as you're learning these skills, we're going to get to a point where they don't really have names and they're just like variations of tricks you already know. So next one I want to do, two-handled rope release. You're going to stall the rope in between your legs just like this. You're going to lift it up. When you let go of the rope, it's going to make one full rotation, and then you catch it and jump through again. So, a couple secrets for this one. Secret number one, you want to let go when the rope is about flat out in front of you. That's going to be the best timing for it. Number two, keep your handles close together for the release. If your handles are really far apart when you let go, a lot of times what will happen is the handles will like switch in the air, or some weird stuff is going to happen. It's hard to keep it even. Keeping your handles close will make it easier to keep it even as it goes. Okay? Let's see what else we can do with that one. Got it, okay. This time, instead of stalling it between the legs, when you go to release, I want you to try jumping backwards, like this, and letting go as you're jumping over it, right? So I'm jumping over it. As soon as the rope is hitting that flat, you jump through like so. Two-handled rope release is a fun one because, like all the other skills, we can continue to innovate and we can continue to add to make it more and more difficult. You can try to release and catch it with the cross. Oh, oh my goodness. We're all still learning here. Release and catching it with the cross. You can also try to be better than what I'm doing right now. There it is, yeah. Yeah, we're getting into those intermediate skills, people. Next one we could try is you can spin while doing it, right? This one you might need to go up and go a little slower. Spin all the way around to catch it again. You can get creative with that one, whatever feels comfortable for you. I mean, honestly, even the base skill alone is flashy enough. Let's do one more skill today. That'll be our last one. We're gonna do some more jumping, after that, because we've mostly done release skills. Oh, okay, I got it. It's gonna be this over the shoulder release right here. To do this one, you're gonna slow the rope down as you're clearing it, right? Just kind of how we did for floaters in the past. Reminder that your other hand is the guide for floaters. That's the one that is controlling how fast or how slow it goes. You have to keep it even in the air. I'm gonna reach my left hand behind the back. My right hand stays open. And I'm just aiming for like my own shoulder between my elbow and the shoulder area here. I want the handle to pass through. So I'm jumping, I'm tossing it up and over, and catching it and jumping through the front again. So behind the back, up and over, catch it in the front once again. Okay, secrets for that one. Make sure your hand has stopped moving before you let go. Let me show you what I mean. If my handle is still going to the side when I let go, the rope's gonna fly away. So if your rope keeps flying away from you that way as you let go, that just means your hand's still moving that way when you let go. Get all the way to that position, and then throw it over towards yourself a little bit. It probably still won't even go towards you, but throwing it towards yourself is what's gonna get it at least to that even where you can reach it. Okay, I think that's enough for crazy release skills. Let's do some actual jumping. So let's see, we'll do up the ladder for our actual jumping today. Let's go all the way to 10. I'm not gonna be able to talk about form while I count all the way up to 10 and back down, like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So that's why I chose to do it in this intermediate video, okay? Here we go. We're doing 1. Oh, up the ladder, in case you forgot, that's where we jump alternating feet, each time going to a higher number, and then all the way back down. So we're doing 1 jump on this foot, 1, then 2, then 2, then 3. I think you can figure it out from there. So here we go. You can do it at your own pace too. You don't have to do it with me. But if you'd like to do it with me, I'm going to start in 5 seconds. Here we go. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, we're getting there, 10, 10, get that down, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7's getting a little faster, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, almost there, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, we're there. If you got through that with no mistakes, I challenge you to try that either faster next time or shoot for a higher number. I mean, you can do that. I like that one also because I'm so focused on the numbers and like the order of it that I typically don't think about how tired I'm getting. So that's a great exercise to do either for the warm-up or for the actual workout. And I think we're gonna call it there. So great job today, everybody. Let me know which skill you found to be the easiest. Today we had some frustrating ones, so I hope that you had some success. And I'll see you all next Wednesday. Bye.